People, check it out. It's me, Brian B, here to introduce the Beeline Entertainment LLC.com. That's right, we got a whole supply of options for you if you're doing video editing, if you need logos for your business, you got that. If you want to watch the shows that we host here on the network, the Beeline Web Show, the Beeline Entertainment Show, and Straight Through the Ropes Wrestle Talk with the STR Nation, we got that too. Join us, buy the merch, and check out the Beeline Entertainment LLC.com. Let's go!
What up? Hopefully y'all hear me. I'm having trouble hearing out my phones or whatever. But yo, listen, we starting the show anyway. So I'm gonna check some stuff while we starting. I'm watching Raw, so I know y'all probably watching Raw, so y'all got something to watch. So we ain't doing nothing too much. Yo, check it out. This is a brand new episode, special episode of the Beeline, Straight Through the Ropes Wrestle Talk, baby. We haven't had an episode in a little while. I wanted to come on here. I couldn't wait for Wednesday. I wanted to come on here and start talking because yo, it's a lot going on, bruh. Yo, Raw is pretty good tonight, yo. And we gonna shout out everything in a minute. Let me make sure everything is working here. Hopefully all you guys are doing all right. Y'all can hear me good. I won't be able to know until somebody even hits me in the comments or what's it called. All right, here people hitting the comments right now. You can't hear you. Oh, how are you? How are you guys? How you guys? Been missing you guys, man. Haven't seen everybody in a little bit. The holiday week came and we had to make some traveling arrangements and stuff like that. But we back in the seat, baby. And wrestling ain't letting us down, man. We got a lot of stuff to talk about as far as wrestling goes. So I hope you guys strap in. I'm just chilling tonight, yo. There's no dialogue. There's nothing. We got a whole bunch of shit to talk about. I've been making TikToks, yo. TikTok. If you haven't already, definitely follow me on TikTok. Brian B. Beeline is the TikTok, and you can see all the content that we're making over there, trying to talk about everything that's going on in wrestling constantly, bro. Because there's a lot of shit going on. But yeah, man, if you're watching Raw, you just saw. Listen, bro, I've been saying it forever. Yo, the Usos look like they finally reunited, man. The Usos are back together, man. We saw Jey Uso crash out last week. But listen, I've been waiting for the Usos to get back together for a fucking while, man, because I'm tired of the whole separation with them, yo. They've been, trying to tease in like, oh man, are they gonna break up? Or is Jey gonna turn on Jim? I mean, I guess it still could happen. They still may want to do some kind of WrestleMania match or something like that because they weren't happy with the first one. But man, let the Usos be the Usos, bro. Like, I'm ready just to see some good tag action from them again, bro. It was good. The Bloodline stuff was awesome. Everything was awesome. But Jey had his time, and they kill it. I mean, they can kill the entrance together like they just came out and did. So we gonna see, man. We got a lot of stuff going on. But yo, it feels great to be back, guys. We wrapping up the year. Yo, we wrapping up 2025, man. I had to jump on here and definitely make sure that I was still talking to you guys, because this has been a crazy year with wrestling, man. As far as like, we gonna talk about it, but first, yo, let me go ahead and make sure I'm doing the right thing here. If you guys haven't already, please make sure you head on over to YouTube and you like and you share and you subscribe to the channel. Make sure everything is going good. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Hopefully everything is good. I haven't done a show in a few weeks. So I'm just trying to make sure everything is, on point and on par or whatever. But, yeah, definitely subscribe on YouTube. You can still check us out at the B-Line Entertainment LLC.com, where we have all the shows that we do as well as all the services that we offer. We are heavily promoting. If you have a business, a show, or anything like that, and you want any kind of promotion or any kind of editing services that you need done for that, definitely contact us, man. We're looking to take on new clients and, build new businesses services and help, get you guys marketed and stuff like that. We got fresh packages and a whole bunch of stuff going on. But how have you guys been, bruh? Because I've listened, y'all. Like I was just saying, man, there's been so much wrestling going on lately that it's kind of getting hard to keep up, man. It's getting hard to follow everything, bro. Every fucking day there's wrestling on. Before, back in the day, you had Monday Night Raw. You had sometimes on Saturdays you had there was different shows like Shotgun Saturday Night, Sunday Night Heat, different shows like that. But now you have AEW, you have Ring of Honor, you have TNA, you have and that's not even counting like the indie circuit. We have HOG and MLW and GCW. There's so many different places, man. You play Steel a Brain Rot. You play Steel a Brain Rot. I don't know what that is, but shout out to you guys for jumping in the comments and talking a lot. I appreciate you guys coming in here with whatever you're saying. But talk about wrestling, all right? This is straight through the ropes wrestle talk. But I keep hearing about Brain Rot. What the hell is that? Is it a real board game, or is it something that people are just making up? People make shit up now. You can't trust anything. But yeah, man, like I said, like there's been so many promotions, it's hard to keep up, man. And I've been trying my best to like follow everything, between AEW and WWE mostly. But yeah, it's been a heck of a year, man. It's been a heck of a year. This person saying, you play Roblox. No, I don't play Roblox, yo. And I'm pedophiles and shit on Roblox. I don't fuck with it, yo. I don't fuck with it. Every 5 minutes I'm hearing about somebody getting locked up. But it's like, it's like Roblox. Nah, I'm good, bro. I don't fuck with none of that stuff, yo. I'm a grown ass man. But yeah, man. Besides that, it's a meme. Okay, I got you. But besides that, yo, like I said, I wanted to come on here and talk some wrestling early. I didn't want to wait until Wednesday. Wednesday night, we are going to have a show as well. We'll talk about some different stuff. Wrestling, we'll be talking about more about the women. We are supposed to do a women's show last week, but it was Thanksgiving. Can't do shit about that. But listen, guys, I just want to say, as far as wrestling goes this year, even though it's been a lot of it, I've just been like, I don't know, with WWE especially, it's like I've been having, these bored periods where I've stopped watching shit for a minute, bro. It's crazy to say that when it's like, I've definitely, still followed stuff, but as far as like watching full episodes of Monday Night Raw or full episodes of SmackDown and shit like that, I completely stopped, bro. I drip what? Are you chopped? I don't know. Am I chopped, yo? Maybe I'll do a special like that. Am I chopped? I don't think I'm chopped. I'm married. I'm good. But I don't know, bro. I've just been kind of bored with how wrestling has been being presented. WWE kind of went mainstream this year, bro. I think that's the best way to kind of say it. Like, WWE kind of sold out and shit. You know what I mean? WWE used to be the edgy, fun, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was a lot of fun to watch WWE. It was a lot of fun to be a WWE fan. But it's just like this year, it's just, I don't know what the fuck happened, bro. They got some money, and they got a whole bunch of opportunities. They sold the company. They did this. They did that. Now it's like, the ring looks like a fucking UFC event. You can't go, 5 minutes without a commercial, 14 commercials every 5 minutes. I don't know, bro. It's just like they took some, I think there's some fun out of WWE. But at the same time, there's still a lot of talent. So we're going to see what happens. Right now, Stephanie McCure is in the ring, and she's going to give a promo. Yo, listen. What y'all think about Stephanie McCure and her title reign, yo? Because I've been saying this shit, right? I've been saying this a little bit. I feel like Stephanie McCure, she's kind of... It's like she's good. She draws a crowd. She definitely draws attention. She's fucking beautiful. But I don't know, man. I don't know how much I'm feeling her. I don't know how much I'm feeling her title run, yo. It's real like lackluster. And she cutting a promo right now.
Someone who talks too much. I speak through actions, and I can prove in this match porque soy la mejor luchadora del planeta.
See, I think it's the fact that she doesn't. When they don't speak English, bro, it's hard to get behind them like that. And that's not like, I'm not trying to demean her or nothing, but it's just like, damn, it's hard to kind of be captivating when you don't understand what the fuck they saying.
Eres parte del salón de la fama. Pero sabes qué, Nikki? Today in WWE Women's Division is so different than 15 years ago. In this locker room, we have Rhea Ripley. We have Bayley. We have Natty. We have Io Sky. Todas amazing. And do you know who is at the top?
Nikki Bella is coming back out. Nikki, go home, yo. You got a whole kid.
Wow, and first of all, Kansas City, you definitely don't deserve a presence of someone like me. Hall of Famer, a legend, not to mention a celebrity. No thanks. But you,
Nikki's still a good heel, though. You got to give it to her.
let me tell ya.
Nikki's still a good heel. She still look good as shit, too.
And I came out here to tell you that I demand a rematch.
They just fucking rehashing shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Come on, Raquel. Come on, Raquel. Come on, Raquel. Yo, Raquel, my fucking MVP of this year. I'm telling y'all right now, yo. Raquel Rodriguez, bruh. I hope Raquel takes that fucking belt from Stephanie, yo. I don't give a fuck what nobody says.
Hay solo un nombre.
Let's go, Raquel.
Sabes quién es. Name the time, name the place, and I'll be there to kick your ass and take your title, perra.
Yo, I fuck with Raquel Rodriguez, yo. They should give Raquel the belt. They should give Raquel the belt. Listen, let's talk about it. Fuck it. Listen, I was trying to save this for the last show we do of the year because we definitely going to do a recap of 2025. But yo, listen, Raquel Rodriguez, I don't know. I can't think of anybody else who has had more of a dynamic, like, just change, bro. She's literally evolved. Like, she's different in the ring. She's different as far as her character. Like, everything she plays. The Judgment Day, I just made a TikTok about this shit. The Judgment Day literally may be one of the greatest fucking factions of all time. Simply for what they represent. What the Judgment Day has done over the years that they have been established. Have we gotten tired of Judgment Day? Yes, we've gotten tired of Judgment Day. But at the end of the day, everything that the Judgment Day have put forward, from Rhea Ripley to Damian Priest to even Finn Balor and JD McDonough, like to Liv Morgan, to these people have been elevated coming from a faction. That's what you look for in a fucking faction, bro. That's one of the reasons why it's like, even with the Vision, I feel like the Vision, they still they are elevated, because you look at Braun Breaker, they're pushing the shit out of him. You look at Bronson Reed, he's made a name for himself before the Vision. And of course, you know, Seth Rollins or Logan Paul, whoever you want to fit in that corner. Like, you definitely have had them be able to already kind of be main event star players and shit. But it's like the Judgment Day was always like kind of lower on the pole, but they still brought dominance, yo. Remember how crazy it felt when you saw Judgment Day standing in the ring with the Bloodline, and you saw Rhea going up against Solo, and it was like, holy shit, what am I about to watch right now? Yo, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's weird because even with Raquel Rodriguez, like when she came in and her whole demeanor and like her whole backup, she definitely played like the Kevin Nash Diesel role, where it was like she was next to Liv Morgan, and Liv Morgan was more like that Shawn Michaels showstopper shit. And their dynamic fucking, and not even just like their character, but their matches, like, you know, their tag team matches were fucking phenomenal this year, man. And Raquel, she's just been serving it up, man, even without Liv around. I really feel like if Raquel steps up and takes on Stephanie for the title, listen, bro, I don't give a fuck. Let Judgment Day interfere, whatever, but let Raquel win that fucking championship. She deserves it. Speaking of fucking championships, all right, fuck it, let's get into it. Because we know damn well that we're about to have the new year is coming. And we already had our last pay-per-view besides, of course, Saturday Night Main Event. But that's not really a PLE. The last PLE was basically Survivor Series. So now we have the Saturday Night Main Event with John Cena's situation. And we're going to get whatever we get with that. That is what it is. But the next major pay-per-view is going to be, of course, the Royal Rumble. We got Royal Rumble coming up, man. And they've already started posting about it. And they showed like some people that I guess, is going to be on the promotion for it. And as soon as people are on the promotion, that kind of gives you an idea of who's going to actually be participating. And listen, bro, I don't think it's going to be a bad Royal Rumble. I mean, I think it's going to be one of those ones that's kind of star-studded. There's going to be everybody's going to be in this one. Everybody who doesn't have the championship is going to be in this shit. You got Roman Reigns. You're looking at maybe Brock Lesnar, of course, Drew McIntyre, Braun Breaker. You're going to have a lot of people in this Royal Rumble that's going to, fill up a lot of slots, but also like make it hard for you to kind of, predict who you think is going to win it. With this one going in, I can definitely see them pushing towards like a Braun Breaker winning. I can definitely see them pushing towards somebody new to establish somebody, but I can also see them trying to play the safe card and giving it to somebody like Roman Reigns or giving it to somebody like Brock Lesnar even. I don't think Brock will take it, but I can definitely see them pandering more towards like a Roman Reigns or something like that, man. I feel like that's just playing it super fucking safe, yo. CM Punk's got the title, so he's out of it. You got Drew McIntyre, you got Solo Sikoa. Like, you got some people that I wouldn't mind seeing get a Rumble win, just to kind of place them in a higher spot. Now, here's another name that you might throw in there, and I think people really want to see something happen, especially after everything that's been happening with them, and that's LA Knight, yo. And I'm just gonna say this, bro. I don't want to see LA Knight win the fucking title. I don't want to see him anymore. I don't care. I know that's probably a really unpopular opinion. At this point, I feel like people just want to see him win the title because they feel like he should have won it already. And I know I've said that before. So it's like, LA Knight, is he good? He is good, bro. But it's at the end of the day, what the fuck is he gonna do, bro? Is LA Knight somebody who's gonna take the title and make everything interesting? I don't think so. I think LA Knight would just get the title and just have the title, kind of like how he had the U.S. Championship. He'll just get it and have it. So it really wouldn't be anything that would establish him. It wouldn't be anything that I think anybody would be looking towards as far as like, hey, this is fun, this is interesting. I don't know. So it's like, as far as him getting a Royal Rumble win, like, would you really be excited to watch him go into the WrestleMania picture against who? CM Punk, against who? Cody Rhodes, or whoever has that title at that point? It's not interesting. So I don't know. With the men's Royal Rumble, it's a little bit more challenging this year, yo. I don't really know who to really go for. Like, we still got some time, but look at Liv, yo. Oh shit! They're starting to tease.
Didn't know we needed to run everything by you now. Oh, you don't. You don't. Of course you don't.
Uh oh.
Support you as best I can. I can't wait to watch you become women's world champion. Sister, thanks.
Uh oh. They teasing a little bit of Liv and Raquel now. I'm saying it's already more interesting than anything Stephanie fucking did. They didn't even do shit yet. They just teased it. I feel like, yo, listen. I feel like Stephanie and Raquel should have a match at Saturday Main Event. And I feel like Raquel should take that shit. And I feel like from there, they should do the whole dynamic where they have a couple matches up to WrestleMania. And then it's Liv and Raquel. It's Liv versus Raquel versus Roxanne at WrestleMania for the title, bro. Like, that should definitely be something that happens, yo. They're the only ones that make this shit interesting, bro. Fucking, yo, listen, not for nothing. I'm not even trying to hate because, listen, who would have ever thought that we were going to be invested as much as we are now in the women's tag team division, man. Remember back in the day they were talking about that was the cursed title and everything like that and all this other shit. Now you got all the star players. You got Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, Io Sky, fucking Rhea, even Nia and Lash Legend, bro. They're bringing up new people to be introduced to Bailey and Lyra. Like, it's crazy. You have all these people that are making the women's tag division super exciting. And like I was just saying, Liv and Raquel, they were making the tag title scene super exciting. They were killing it with the tag titles for a while. So, man, it's a lot going on. The women's division across wrestling is fucking killing it, bro. The women's division across wrestling is killing it. Every time you have a conversation about wrestling, whether it be AEW, whether it be WWE, NXT, the women's division is the main thing that you're talking about. You're not talking about shit with the guys anymore. And that is such a crazy statement. If you would have said that shit 20, look, they're showing Sol Ruka's about to fight Bailey. Like, they're bringing up these women. Like, it's all the women. There's all the fucking women. It's like, they're so good, man. They're so good. It's like, I don't know what the guys are doing, bro. It's like, it seems like the guys are just fucking retiring. You got Javon Evans, you have Obafemi, you have a couple of people that are like really, taking the place of like the guys who are on their way out. But it's like, they're not really focused on them, bro. They're not doing a lot. Like, even Bailey, bro. Even Bailey is still, she's like, revitalizing her career every time she gets into something new. She's out of Damage Control. Now she's got the whole thing with Lyra, the whole split personality. She's always on screen. Like, these girls are killing it, bro. It's real interesting, man, to keep watching. But I don't really know besides anything else. It's like the guys are dipping off and they're not really being left with replacements, man. I like the fact that they did. I'm really happy with Deadline. Javon Evans, he won the Iron Tournament or whatever it's called. And then you have, Obafemi won his title back, which I think was, of course, the right decision, taking it back from Ricky Saints. Obafemi he's somebody that should be pushed to the gods, bro. Obafemi should be pushed, and they should just make him a dominant figure that goes into the main roster and is not touched. Like, he doesn't have to be a monster. He doesn't have to crush jobbers in the city that they're in. He just needs to be able to be protected and taken as a dominant force. He doesn't need a faction. He doesn't need anything. He should just be strong enough on his own to be like, yo, once he's presented, you're looking at him like, oh, wait a minute, we got a problem. I got a problem. Like when fucking Teddy Long used to come in and say, The Undertaker. That's what they should do with Oba, bro. I want to see Obafemi on some like historic juggernaut shit. Like, he's just coming in and just being like the ruler, bro, and just taking on everybody. I don't even care if they give him like a crazy long title reign. But they really need to because they have to start establishing people, bro. You have to start establishing people because this shit isn't fun. It's not fun. But we're gonna see now Obafemi versus Cody Rhodes, and with that, I mean, it's like it's just whatever, bro. It's whatever, because Cody's shit ain't fun no more. Cody's shit ain't really fun no more, man. Cody finished the story, and then Cody seems like, I don't know if it's me, but Cody seems like he's been involved in more shit outside of wrestling than he's really been involved with wrestling. And I know that sounds crazy, but it's like, the Drew McIntyre shit. It seems like, he has a place in everything, but he's never really on anything. Like, you ever think about that shit? Like, Cody Rhodes ain't really invested in everything in WWE. It's like you see him and then you don't see him. He comes in, he shakes everybody's hands and shit like that or whatever. He does a move, he saves somebody, but then he's gone. It's like he's not really here, yo. It's weird. But I don't know, bro. The men just ain't getting it done. Right now we watching Lyra and Roxanne. Like, Roxanne's another one. Like, it's just endless women that are just fucking killing it in these divisions, man. Endless women. In AEW, you got, of course, Toni Storm, timeless Toni Storm. Even Mercedes Moné's still doing good. You got Megan Bayne. Like, there's a lot of girls who are just killing it over there. Just bringing up, that whole blood and guts, Hell in a Cell, or whatever the fuck you want to call that cage. That blood and guts match. Like, the women are just killing it in the division, man. Speaking of killing it, like, of course, like, you just had Athena somebody who you don't even hear about anymore, bro. She was Ember Moon in NXT and WWE. But yo, this girl has been fucking Ring of Honor champion for like 3 years, bro. You know, we've talked about it. Slim's talked about it multiple times on here, and it's crazy that it's just a dominant figure in in wrestling, in Ring of Honor. And it's like you rarely hear about this shit. You know, she had a couple stints on AEW. She was in the Blood and Guts match too, I believe, I think. If I'm getting it right. But I mean, it's like there's so much that these women are doing that it's just, yo, they're making you literally want to watch wrestling. Like you're watching wrestling for the women's matches now. And it's a great thing, man. It's a great thing for real. But I don't know. We're gonna see what else happens. Of course, you know, it's Christmas. This is something I saw, you know, that I was like, oh man, this is awesome right here. I love this. I love people do this, like when they have these great Christmas trees and stuff like that. Look at this shit. Got a whole bunch of stuff in there. Got Money in the Bank, American beer can from Hulk Hogan. The Just Bring It from The Rock. That is awesome, bro. And of course, you got Hogan at the top, NWO. Shining bright, man. Yo, listen, man. It is awesome to be a wrestling fan, yo. It's one of the things that, you know, I've been since I was a younger kid, and even though I get bored with it sometimes, I still love being able to do it. Remember, you know, back in the day when you were like a wrestling fan as a kid, and then you wait and you open up your presents, bro. I remember the one year I got the wrestling ring. I got a whole bunch of wrestlers. I got Bret Hart, Stone Cold, The Undertaker, and I wanted to stay home so bad and just play with my wrestlers, yo. I was sitting in my little thing and I was just playing with my wrestlers. And my mother and them was like, "Oh yeah, we gotta go. We're going to your aunt's house, blah blah blah." And I was like, "Nah, bro." I don't want to do shit. I don't want to eat. I don't want nothing. I was just playing with my wrestlers, man. Back in the day. Look, they got the commercial on now. They got the Money in the Bank ring. But kids don't play with toys no more. That's just so fucking crazy. But I loved it, man. But it's almost Christmas, y'all. Like, it's crazy, man. That's why, like I said, I wanted to just jump on and just do a quick show and just talk about some stuff. I thought I put the link out. I don't know if anybody had time. I kind of just did this kind of spur of the moment. I wanted to see if I can get STR on too. But listen, y'all, we're gonna be back on Wednesday as well. I'm also gonna be doing, of course, the web show tomorrow. We're trying to, you know, get back on the shows as much as possible because we are trying to build new sponsors going into the new year. You know, like I said, it's a little slower this time of year because it's the holidays and everybody's got shit that they're doing. But we're about to get back into work heavy, you know, just to get stuff done so we can get everything back on track, man, to, you know, gain traction for the new year. But we got a lot of stuff coming up, man. You got Royal Rumble coming up. You got WrestleMania right around the corner again. If you guys are in the areas, I'm pretty sure you guys are going to check out, you know, the wrestling events. I know AEW is in Atlanta this week. I was actually looking at tickets, and damn, bro, like you know, we talk about WWE, but even AEW's tickets, man, where the seats were for Dynamite was like $250. For 2 seats, man. I'm not saying they got to be, you know, $20 or anything, but I don't know, man. It's just like ain't nobody trying to, you know, you gotta buy Christmas presents and shit. Ain't nobody rich right now. Gotta make them shits affordable, bro. Shout out to John Cena, man, making the you know, the rounds, bro, on his way out. John Cena kind of opened up. He was on the Joe Rogan podcast, and he was talking a lot of stuff. One of the things he was talking about, he said, John Cena says 3 weeks after he retires from wrestling, nobody will give a fuck. Hey, he's right. He's absolutely right. I mean, we barely give a fuck now. Let's be honest. You know, John Cena's retirement match, his retirement tour is something that actually has never been done before. It's something, to my knowledge, I can't remember if there's ever been anything quite like this. It hasn't been the smoothest ride, but I mean, it's definitely been a journey. It's definitely been something that, you know, we're glad to see. You don't get this. You don't get this from all the people. If you're somebody who's like me and you've been watching wrestling since Hulk Hogan and Ultimate Warrior and Macho Man, like, you know, a lot of people, you know, they kind of just stop. That's what's weird. Like, if you think about any of the wrestlers that you ever, you know, have watched throughout your life, like maybe you'll have a couple that'll have a retirement match or a storyline or something like that. But most of the time they just stop. They just kind of stop wrestling. And John Cena was the first one that you saw where it's like he had this whole thing for the entire year where he was letting you know, like, hey, listen, after this, I'm done. And, it started off in the beginning of, you know, the year, and now it's all the way here. We got 5 days Saturday night main event. John Cena is going to have his last match. Going to be against Gunther. I don't really like the idea. I definitely understand what they're doing, but who cares, man? Yeah, okay. You're going to make Gunther the new legend killer. You're going to make him the new Randy Orton piece. And that's speculating because, we may very well get to John Cena's last match and Cena might win that shit. I mean, why wouldn't he? Maybe he might win it, bro. There's no belt on the line. He could beat Gunther. You know what I'm saying? Let him go out with a bang, yo. You gave him the title. I wouldn't mind seeing him beat Gunther. I think it'd be fine. Like, what up, Stead? I mean, it's definitely something that will be. It'll be fun to watch. Gunther ain't gonna go easy on him. Gunther's gonna put him through the ringer, and I think that's probably what somebody like Cena would want. Like, he probably wants to go out like, hey, listen, beat the shit out of me, yo, so he can get up and everything. It's the first match too. That's what's gonna be really weird. His retirement match, his last match, is gonna be the first match of the night. You gonna continue a show after having a match like that? Everybody gonna be crying and shit, bro. Ain't nobody gonna watch the rest of this shit. But I'm gonna watch. Of course, I'm gonna watch. It's an event. You can't miss it, bro. I've been watching John Cena since he first started, man. I had John Cena's manager, one of the guys, Kenny Bolin, who was managing him in OVW when he was the Prototype. I had him on the show early on when I first started my show, so it was awesome, like getting information from him and how they started and different things that happened behind the scenes with his dad and different shit like that. So, yo, listen, man, we gonna see. One of the greatest, if not the greatest of all time, retire on Saturday, and I'm for it. I'm here for it, but I'm way more excited to see what the future holds for wrestling, man. And I'm gonna be here to present it with you guys and talk with you guys. Make sure that you guys go ahead and follow me on TikTok, man. We're doing a lot with TikTok right now. We're doing a lot with Facebook as well. Follow us on Facebook and TikTok so you can continue to get more of what we do. Of course, we got the Beeline web show that's going to be on Tuesday nights. Starting tomorrow night, we're coming back. We're going to have a new show tomorrow, and then we'll have Straight Through the Roast Wrestle Talk as well on Wednesday, this Wednesday as well. And then closing out the week with the brand new The Beeline Entertainment Show on Thursday night this week as well. Getting ready for Christmas, then. Definitely going to be talking about, our favorite Christmas movies and Christmas scenes and different things you do for Christmas. So it's going to be a really good show this Thursday. And have my man Kyle Eric, hopefully he's back and he'll be ready to do the talking and do the talking and having fun, man. But yo, listen, before we go, we're going to close the show with some bad choices. Now, if you don't know what this segment is on Straight Through the Roast Wrestle Talk, this is where we take a look at, when we say bad, you know what I'm saying? You see the beautiful women of wrestling, and we got to talk about them a little bit sometimes, man. Because, listen, they athletes and they professionals, but they sexy as hell. So we got to talk about them. So let's go ahead and give some of them some credit where credit is due. And one of the ones I want to start off with is this beauty right here, bro. Liv Morgan, Liv Morgan. Woo, man. She is a sexy beast. And one of the funny things about Liv Morgan is she's played that card. She's been one of the raunchiest, one of the most, she's over here right now with Bailey and all of them, just giving it to Lyra and Bailey right now in this match. But Liv Morgan is definitely, she's been entertaining. She's great in the ring, and she's not scared to put on a little ass outfit and show a little booty and talk a little live and straddle dudes on the floor like Liv. She definitely a bad choice that I would make for sure. You got Liv, and then this right here, this is something that's also really interesting, bro. Maxine Dupree, talk about bad choice. Maxine Dupree is absolute beauty, bro. But now you're sitting here seeing this whole new dynamic from her, going from being like, the Maxim Male Models manager, and then she was like, transitioned to the Alpha Academy, and she did like kind of the comedy, the gimmick routine. But now she's over here, training hard with the Low Key Legend, and I think this is phenomenal. Once again, the women of wrestling, it's endless, bro. They're just taking over, man. The shit is not boring. So we're gonna see what else happens going forward with what happens in that category. It's always awesome to see beautiful women and them killing it in the industry and stuff like that. It makes it a lot easier to watch as well. It's just what it is. Just what it is, yo. But guys, listen, man, thank you guys so much. I know it's a short show. Like I said, it's just me. Been talking a lot tonight. But I think that, we got a lot of wrestling that's still to come. Of course, brand new year coming up. So stay tuned with us, and we're going to be back tomorrow night, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. Listen, if you at home watching me, Brian B, I want you to stay true, stay positive, pay attention, baby. And I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Peace. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed that episode, make sure you head on over to the Beeline Entertainment LLC YouTube channel, where we have so much more for you. We have the Beeline Web Show on Tuesday nights, as well as Straight Through the Ropes Wrestle Talk on Wednesdays, and of course, the Beeline Entertainment Show on Thursday night. Join us and make sure that you hit that like, hit that share, and of course, subscribe with that bell button for the notifications so you can make sure you're getting all the great content from the Beeline Entertainment LLC. Let's go!